Okay, so you guys know I usually speed through and then I do a voiceover, but I'm going to try something different and kind of talk through some of the videos as well. Here's a great texture shot of the hair. I washed it with purple shampoo because I bleached the knots, and then I conditioned it with the Tresemme, the white one that I always use. You guys know I always use that one. And then on the hair, I went ahead and added my wet on it, and that kind of adds a little bit of hold, so the curls are nice and shiny and defined, but they are not, they're a little bit crunchy, but I'll show you what I do to get rid of that. Normally I would add an elastic band, but honestly I don't have time right now, so if it's too big, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll add it in the end. But I did go ahead and adjust the straps. Now this hair is really nice and full. Absolutely love the texture. So as you guys can see, the knots are bleached. The baby hair is already pre-formed. It looks pretty good. I did not tweeze out the hairline any. I just went ahead and literally swooped it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess lace. So what I like to do is I like to part like this right here. This is where my ear starts. Like you guys can see my ears here. So I kind of grab and see where my ear starts is right here. So I kind of just part across. And anything below where my ear starts, like my ear is literally right here, I'm going to cut off because there's no need to have anything that's going to, you know, sit on top of my ear. You just kind of want it to wrap around your ear nicely so that, you know, it's not over the ear. Now this looks pretty good to me. I'm going to leave the hair clipped up while I go ahead and bond it down. Now normally, again, you can add an elastic band here, and it's kind of going to pull it tight and make it feel like it's, you know, growing out of your scalp and kind of glueless. I think this looks pretty good, and honestly I don't necessarily need to bond it down except for these tabs. So this is pretty much where I decide, do I want to cut a little bit more off so that these tabs are not here, or do I want to go ahead and bond her down. So for the top to here, I'm going to use this spray. Now what I do notice about a mistake I made in the past is I would just like layer a thick coat along my hairline, and it kind of would drip and get everywhere and get messy. Because first of all, let's go back, that was a mistake. You have to be very careful when you apply it. You don't want it dripping and runny. It's gonna make your lace look very, 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 very tacky. What I'm gonna do is just spray the end of this just like I do with my what am I trying to say? Just like I do with the stocking cap, you just kind of dab a little bit on there to kind of just hold it in place. But you don't want to spray it directly. Or if you do spray it directly, what you can do is you can just take whatever you have and kind of lightly just go on top. And just kind of make sure that it, you know, covers where you need it to cover, but it doesn't get everywhere. But I just kind of find that either that or using this and kind of just dab it and kind of adding it in spots to make sure that it doesn't move is a great choice without, you know, having a messy or tacky looking install. Today I actually have an event to go to, so I'm going to use Ghost Bond. I don't think you guys have ever seen me use this. I'm not necessarily a glue person, to be quite honest, and if I do, I only use it on my sideburns. Kind of just dot it on. It kind of smells like glue. Well, it is glue, but it smells like school glue, like Elmer's. You kind of just rub it in. Not rub it in, but, you know, work it along the area that you're going to be applying it to. You want to let it get clear. because if you go on top of it now, it's going to be white and it's going to be tacky. Now, baby hair is not your taste. Simply don't do baby hair. In this case, you could definitely do less if you want. I did the baby hair on the mannequin head, so next time I'll just trim it shorter and tweeze. But as I said before, I did not tweeze at all. Now, normally this is one of my favorite conditioners to use. This is just the Tresemme moisturizing conditioner. I love the curls on this one, but I definitely, you know, like I don't want it to be so big. Now, I am getting a little bit of shedding with this one. Not gonna lie. This hair is super soft. The curls are super defined. It has a nice bounce to it. There's literally nothing wrong with this hair. But like I said, I do get a little bit of shedding. So this is pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and beat my face, and then I'll come back and let you guys know my thoughts on this hair. And these are pretty much the final results. It did go ahead and dry and get a little bit more fluffy because I did add so much product. It has like a light hold to it, but I personally like that. All it takes is a little bit of water to bring that out. And as you guys can see, the sides are sticking down pretty well. I do find with Ghost Bond, it doesn't always stick for a long time for me personally, especially when I have sideburns. If I do it right, like clean the surface first, shave it, clean it and all that, it will last a little bit longer. But as you guys can see, my sideburns are pretty full. So that's that. I am going to go ahead and like squeeze it just a little bit. You say hi. I am going to just go ahead and tweeze it a little bit tomorrow. But like I always say, that's the beauty of working with like lace wigs and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to do everything the first day or the first install. As you wear it and you get comfortable with it and you get used to it, every day you can do a little bit something more to customize it. For example, I love the way the baby hair looks personally. I know most of you do not like baby hair. Even for me, sometimes I'm over baby hair. So tomorrow I might push it back a lot more. I am going to sleep with a scarf. Normally I'll sleep like a small scarf that covers like here around, and then I'll just wrap the rest into like a bun and then do a bonnet. Excuse me, are you okay? You okay? Okay. This is the box that the hair came in. Again, if I did not mention, this is from BestHairBuy. It was packaged pretty nicely. Again, I just took it out of the package and went straight for the styling and bleaching the knots. All of the specific details on this one and the link to purchase are in the description bar. She's definitely gorgeous, and I find that BestHairBuy wigs do hold up well and last for me personally. And I do like the fact that when you get a denser wig, if it's something that you want to keep for a few months, you know, as it naturally sheds and all of that, it's still going to be a nice full wig. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.